Hi, I am Caitlin Michelle Rodenbaugh.
Hi, I'm Lainey Davis.
Hi, my name is Bethel Ekmeria.
Beautiful to me is somebody that is lovable and honest and just kind to everyone around them.
Beauty to me is something that can either be natural or unnatural, and it's really just dependent on how you feel at the time that you're looking at it or hearing it. Or beauty in a person, I think, definitely depends on how that person perceives themselves and how other people perceive them. I think it's like entirely subjective.
To me, beauty is confidence.
A time that I felt most beautiful was at my best friend's prom. I got to wear his mother's prom dress from the 90s, so that was really exciting to see everyone's reaction when I got dressed and walked down the steps.
Now that is not every day, to be honest. There are days where I feel like I'm not beautiful, and there are days where I feel like I am. And I'll say when I'm put together, and that can be like internal and also like external. And maybe putting on a little lip gloss, lashes, and just in that also like feeling confident.
I think the time that I felt the most beautiful is probably the first time I had been to the beach in 6 or 7 years. And I hadn't been for a while because I have a lot of scars. And I went with my friends who are completely non-judgmental, and I felt like I was seen by them for the first time as me, and it wasn't a problem, and we had a lot of fun, and I felt beautiful.
Today, society defines culture by who is more materialistic. It defines it in ways that women that have makeup on and their hair done and dressed are considered the most beautiful.
But I think a lot of times people see beauty in themselves as very dependent on what they're wearing, what they're doing, how they cover up, and just presentation. But I think society also sees beauty as makeup and fashion and your body type and all sorts of things.
Do you agree with these standards?
Absolutely not, because it puts pressure in today's young ladies and make them want to meet very unrealistic standards. It also kind of makes us look thirsty, not me, but you know what I mean.
No, I do not.
I mean, I agree with, I think, how people choose to view their own beauty and, their own, I guess not beauty standards, but what they look for in other people. That's their own personal idea. But on the whole, I think that how our society is handling beauty right now is kind of toxic. I think a lot of women are trying to make themselves look like adults when they're still children, and I think that that's kind of problematic. I think men think they have to be really tall, and they're deforming their bodies to sometimes meet that requirement, or they think they have to be super masculine, and not everybody's into that, or women think they can't be masculine, and not everybody's into that. So I guess I don't agree with the generalizations, but yeah.
Something that I like about myself that society doesn't agree with would be that I go to the gym. I do lift heavy. I do lift with men, and I lift at the same rate as men, and it doesn't fit well in society standards because women should be seen as dainty and pretty and soft.
I like the fact that I can be myself wherever and whenever I want, and also my very obvious Afrocentric features, my big lips and my big nose. I love them. Not a lot of people do, but I do.
I don't really like my chest, so I guess I like to sort of slouch and potentially in the future bind my chest. And I know that because of my gender, that's not going to be cool. It's definitely not going to be something my parents agree with. But yeah, I think I would feel better that way.
I am beautiful.
I am beautiful.
I am beautiful.